So, yeah. It's interesting what's going on. So, not saying too much, not getting on the camera too much. It's like 7, like close to 8 o'clock right now in the morning. We're still going through it. We're repeating and stuff because it's showing up again. So I'm going to answer a couple questions. Get off the goddamn phone. If you know you're hearing it and I have to do something to force you off, it's because you're affecting my fucking day. Okay? There, in Michigan, we don't have a whole lot of jobs, and a lot of people are seasoned in. What the hell is going on with this fucking thing right here? There was a lot that took place here in Michigan, and it still is recurring. It's still recurring because we did a lot. We did to outdo another state in all this. So, my hair's growing out awkward. It's growing out long, but it's growing out awkward, which is okay because I have the face frame for it. Those of you looking at my hair saying it's a hot mess, it is. It's blue-black. It's blue-black, and as soon as I can find a person to bleach out this hair so I can put in red-black, I'll be a happy camper. I'm going to be a happy camper. I'm not doing blonde. I'm not doing light brown stuff. I'm just doing black. I am. So, don't care for it. Don't care for it. Anyway, so we are going through it. You guys are still making phone calls. KFC, the last group of people I worked with, is still making phone calls. And one girl seriously needs to get off the phone because I know it's exactly her. And she needs to stop. It needs to play out, people. And you all need to stop doing the same shit over and over and over again. This administration stuff is getting super boring. Super boring, and it shows. Completely shows. Like, I can't even turn on the TV. It's not like I don't want to. I just can't turn it on because I know what's to come. So at that point, you just turn a blind eye. Now, bringing in the fun politicians. Yes, you can write to me. You can say, no, you cannot come into my state. Okay? I am a pretty even keel, cool person. Okay? Something comes in the mail. If you're not Graham, it's different. If you're not the Texas government, it's different. If you're not the Michigan government, it's different. Okay? If it's the Michigan government writing to me, I'm really fucked out of jobs. That's a bad thing. Completely a bad thing. And we know how that one goes. Even with the birth certificate. Even with the birth certificate and marriage license. And 4 car titles. All in Michigan. All in Michigan. So it's not like you guys can't try, you guys can try. These are for the politicians that actually know what took place between Michigan and Texas at the time. And there's a lot of politicians that don't want this repeated because it actually hurt them a lot. Monetary-wise, it hurt them. Number 1. Number 2, a lot of people's feelings got hurt, but it had to get done. No one truly knew what took place prior up to that but me. And we're not retracting this fucking eye again because it takes forever for it to heal and to work normally. Because it does. It completely pulls it back to a tiny, tiny bit of cone. And it just and it snaps forward. And it does create the biggest headache ever on the one eye that it's pulling on, which is this eye. So on top of the headache it already has, it's got a double headache on it. So it's really obvious when somebody's calling about me and they're like calling right down to the fucking bone. So I am working on something. I have one little batch of Dianetics that I keep to the side. And I am going to see, because you guys have killed my name that I wanted to go with, which was Kyrsten. because I like that name. And so now I had to pick another one because y'all went and called on it, and especially the one from KFC. Because I remember the conversation. She was like, this is the whole point about Chappaquiddick. And I looked at her, I said, Toots, you're Mexican. You have no fucking clue what this is all about. None whatsoever. So she's going to continue calling and calling. You guys need to get her off the phone because she doesn't have money when she makes this phone call afterwards, and she can't secure her job either. And it affects everybody else. Even I still can't figure out if that's her bigger sister or if it's her aunt. Because I remember she only stayed for a few days and then she left on us for no reason. I was looking forward to working with her because she was like so cool. And I actually felt like my Spanish come back to me. So it's like, okay, why'd you leave? You know, just like, you know, when I hang out with a certain guy, my Italian comes back and it's okay because like it comes out perfect. It doesn't come out bad. It comes out perfect. I did take a couple of classes. It was just boring as fuck. It was boring as fuck, and the age group wasn't right either. So, it's not like I don't know the language. I do. I grew up in the goddamn house with it. It just wasn't spoken right, anyways. And of course, it's my sister's language. She's the star in it, so God forbid we should like step over her toes. Okay. And don't bother her because she's working 2 jobs. So if we try to do a massive family dinner with friends and family, it ain't gonna work. I tried. I just wanted to take the whole family up to Frankenmuth on Sunday because I had 2 days off. And it was just like a no fucking go. I was like, okay, whatever. So Monday, depending on how Monday goes, I'm going up to Frankenmuth by myself because that is definitely a healing spot for all Michiganians. For those of you in the northern part of Michigan, we all know it's Petoskey. But I can't drive 4 hours. This is not better. This is so not better. I know what better is. I know that. I know the solution to this whole problem and what it's supposed to look like. And I asked for it in gradients, solution gradient, okay? And it's not. This is not it. This is not it. All we're doing is just waiting for people to run out of money. And unfortunately, I'm sorry, but we haven't gone through the glorious death and we haven't come through the glorious birthing. So there's no excuse to be saying that I didn't know. How? I'm pretty sure I stepped into it like TikTok. Okay, I'm pretty sure I did. Because the whole path is a TikTok. It's like, how fast can you get through it? And if you're staying in it, that means good things did come through and people did learn a little bit. And guys are not. You're, so I'm asking you nicely. Not to follow me because I'm going through the worst part. Because when we go back through this, because it's going to be like, I hate her, I fucking hate her, I wish she was gone. She doesn't know her politics. This is coming from Ted's side. Ted's Texan government side. And Michael Pence, I got to hear. It's a little ankle biter. I do. I want to just kick him right smack dead in the fucking nose of his face. He keeps up with this shit. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I got an itch on my foot. There should be no reason for this. And saying, well, she's not setting an example, nobody knows, like, the bad divorce I'm going through. Like, it hasn't even come through, the paperwork and stuff. The proposal agreement hasn't even come through. So, part of me thinks, like, now, like this was a setup and stuff with the jobs that I was going through, because like Forever 21, there was a lot of refunds and things like that. And usually when you have a store like that, you don't bank on refunds. You don't, and managers don't care to hear that word. They don't want to see refunds. There's just, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like some managers that probably heard this and went like, who the fuck is letting all this happen? Are they even doing things right? Because there is a certain way to run your day to make things right. And I know this because, well, I had to get my Dianetics all reset and redone all over again. And so I did get the chance to meet some nice people that were really good in business. Much better than Donald Trump. Point removed. Point removed. Because I'm not going to get slapped for that one. I mean, it's true, he can run a country, and he wants to treat it like it's not a big deal. No, you went on fucking vacation for 4 years straight, and you let other people run your office. It's not what your solution was. I know what your solution was. That's why I said, you guys need to figure it out, because I sat there and I went like, not my territory. Not my territory, not my desk, not my pen, not my legal pad, not my territory. I went in as a cat, because I followed one cat around. And I said, this cat's pretty cool. This cat's pretty cool. Cat's grabbing all this fucking gems and jewels, not realizing it was mine. Because I did. I actually conquered death through suicide. That's how I know. That's why I said, don't make me do this stunt again, because I can't guarantee anything. There's no guarantee on this box. Okay? So, I'm really asking you guys, please stop. If I write something down, you have to listen, because it's causing so much animosity in my life. And when I start losing my Freud dreams of fear of heights and fear of earth waters, that's a bad thing for me. And I know exactly how those dreams go. And having dreams of like driving on the highway underneath electrical wires, those are not good. That's not good. I got it all. And those aren't dreams. I need to have my dreams back. I used to have them a lot, and now they're all gone, because you guys have calls through and through and through, and I don't understand why. You have all the answers in front of you. You just need to go through it. And everybody's like, well, why do we need to go through it? It doesn't benefit me. Okay, we can't be utilitarians on this one. We did that. We let it get so bad that a lot of people ended up dying for no reason. Like they took a bullet, or they were throat slit, or they were hurt. Like, for no reason. It was almost like a sacrifice. Like, one guy will call a sacrifice more likely Al Franken. And that's because that's his religion speaking through. And he's fighting with me about this word religion and the concept that there be no God. Look, if I ingested that much and I ended up preparing prior to it at another dosage, I could have been gone earlier. Didn't happen. And then I went and did it, and then didn't happen at all. Not completely, like at all. So there is no God. I'm sorry. As much as I would like to believe we have one, we don't. We don't. So we're stuck being recycled through. It's the shittiest part. Shut up, Rick. Just own. That's all you have to do. They're stuck in this little Hindu mess. They believe in Hindu. Like I told you, pick up a book, set it down on the desk, and let it run. Okay? Let it run. Because there was a religion. You knew what the religion was. Now the religion's gone. Set it down, let it be. For me, because that's all you dated. That's all you dated. That's all I have to do. I'm gonna laugh at this one. Buddha loves women that are like this. Okay, because it makes him laugh. He doesn't and think of work. It makes him put on a certain lipstick to get ready for the presentation. Okay, he likes to see this and this because he likes to laugh. He likes to laugh. I get to tell religion jokes again. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, but seriously, yeah, don't do something stupid, please don't. That letter you guys sent out was a joke. That was not the letter you guys were supposed to send out. Liar, liars, pants on fires, fire ants crawling up your legs and into your nutsack. You sent out the wrong letter. You know how I know? You know how I know? This is not possible on a $5 earphone piece. It's not. Not possible. That's all I'm gonna say. You sent out the wrong letter. You sent out the wrong letter. No, I didn't stick a Q-tip on my ass to help out with this communication. You sent out the wrong letter. Swear to God. I swear to God. I'm gonna say it again. Send out the right letter. Right letter. So this way we're not fooled. This book. You're on the right path. You're on the right path. Think more flighty. The word flighty. Think more flighty. Because I read the first chapter, got read in like 20 minutes, which is like day 1. Yeah. So you could really accomplish this book in like 4 hours. If you sit there. No. Don't. This is Donald Trump's communication image from me to him. Because that's exactly what it is. I'll show you how it goes. It goes like this. It's the funniest one. A lot of women get this. It goes like this. It goes this, and then super fast. Super fast. That's exactly what it is. It just means stop. Knock it off. Quit reading a book. Quit reading a book. It's recycle through. Recycle through. So somebody ran out of money. A group of politicians ran out of money. And you're not listening to Mitch saying we have inventory of printing paper. We're not utilizing that. Print the fucking money. Because there's another chapter that I know about this. Oh, no. It goes like this. I swear to God. It goes like this. When the country is going through the pandemic, and the world is going through the pandemic, and they're hiding the fact that the bolts of all green gods have no more backing to it, you can print as much fucking paper as you fucking want, you guys. Print it out, find out how much we're in the hole. Don't listen to fucking Georgia. Okay, then you're contradicting the AP government and law book, and you can't do that because there's a shitload of fucking politicians that sat there in a big room reading this fucking book, and then we have an AP government and law test. So what you're saying is that it's just busy work for us people here. It's just busy work. So now we get to ask the question, what's the B work? What's the little bzz work? What's the little bzz work if that's busy work? That's the little doggy work we do. Okay. No. Y'all sat there, y'all created this book. You need to follow through with it. We need to figure out how much money we're in the hole. And then we need to start shutting down businesses, leveling them, getting rid of this real estate excess, fat, waste management shit. And do it in the beginning of the first year of Donald Trump's administration. Which, by the way, in the event of our pet, recycle politician entertainment technology, okay, that's what I'm coining this phrase. You can override the president and Judge Kavanaugh. Okay, you can override these two knuckleheads and get into that chapter and help us out here. Because Ohio can only do so much, and I don't think Mike can get over the laughing. Okay, Mike, you have to let us do something here, because it looks really bad. Swollen hands are getting to the point where I'm scared it's going to go. I fear it, because it's so bad. No, stay out of it. Stay out of it, Texas. I know you want to put your 2 cents in. Stay out of it. We won. We so won. You're not happy. Not happy. Don't care. We know what this is all about. You guys got to start leveling stuff here in Michigan so this way we can see a little bit better. It's not a big deal. Trust me. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. If you leveled this place, if you start off here, we're not even on the map. If you start off here, not a big deal. I'm telling you guys, that's the solution right now to get rid of some of the stuff. You guys don't want to do it. It'll put us out another 8 to 16 years. No. It has nothing to do with hobby businesses or anything. It's called cleaning up the mess you guys made over the past 30 years. You guys like the people from the BBB and all that stuff? Well, guess what? Chomp, 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 chomp through money. Shortens the lifespan of it. Yes, it does. And you don't need fucking millions of politicians. You need just a good group of 30. Okay, you need just a good group of 30 politicians that know this book well. Do not get Shinzo involved, because if you get him involved, you guys are going to be crying. Okay? The man is super smart. Super smart. Here's how smart this man is. He will let you run around a stake in the middle of the ground, and then he will come over with the solution, and you'll just look at him and feel like shit. That's how IQ smart he is. Please don't let him solve our problem. It's right there. We have a book. If he opens that book and he masters it on the first opening, we're fucked. We're completely fucked. Don't let him do that. If you ask him a question, get the answer, but don't ask any more, because then he'll take the book from you and he'll just run the country, because we owe him more than the rest of the fucking country does, and he's the only one that's keeping the 2 other countries like this. They got a mess of their own. We do. We have a mess of our own. We have a mess of our own. Believe it or not, we have a mess of our own. And yes, we are going through the newspapers events the same fucking way. It's a joke, you guys. It's a joke. And I'm not doing anything to reset it. It has nothing to do with you guys resetting, because you guys don't do that. You guys don't do that. You think it's a waste of time, which is true. We'll let it play out. But because we're making the same fucking mistakes in the same amount of time, thank God it's not double the amount of time, because we really would be like, oh my God. Don't let him touch that book. Because there's a chapter in there that actually... There's a chapter in there. I don't know what possessed me to read this whole fucking book. There's a chapter in there that he can read and reinterpret, and y'all will be sitting there reading it and saying, where'd you get the answer from? I'm telling you guys, that book is everything. It's everything. I'm still fighting with the person's thoughts about their answer that they put down for one question. I really am, because I just about to say something to this person. Go pick up a phonics book. Go pick up a phonics book and tell me how you pronounce the letter K in front of vowels and consonants. Anyway, so I just wanted to touch in, but really this was for Miscavige, because he misbehaved again. I lost an entire cup of Big Low green tea on the couch. I fell asleep. Next thing I know, I heard wake up, and the tea went everywhere. It went everywhere. That's a signature trademark with me. Okay, and then I went and touched base with him again, because it seems like that's the only phone line we can possibly get during his busy schedule. And I just let him know it's a no. It's a no. So if I sit on the couch again tonight, like I always do, with my cup of tea, and I fall asleep again, I'm reporting him to you again. And he's got no right to do that to me. That's not fair. That is completely not fair. But yeah, I am working on something to do one hit point, and it's not the greatest thing right now because I'm freaking the fuck out. What if I hit every single one time point and then it all backfires super bad? I don't know. I'm nervous. So let me get through it. So if I do everything in one day, so far we're so good. But then I go and start touching everything into the next day. I feel like it's lost. It's like, I don't know how to call it, like hype, like momentum. I feel like I've lost it, and then all the dreams that go with it, because I need my dreams, and they're not coming back the right way. They're not coming back the right way at all. That's got me nervous. So it's 45 things I have to hit, and then someone keeps pushing the students, and I don't want the students. That's the whole point. It's to get through the 3 majors, and then get through one obstacle here. Still a divorce. It's still a divorce, and we're trying to avoid the word bankruptcy. And I can't do the little tricks that the normal people can do, the normal little Oompa Loompas. I can't. Usually you put on there like baby or me, a photo of somebody that you're trying to save money, like you would hear their voice of reasoning and stuff. Because every single time I put like a picture of my senator on my credit card, it's like a phone call that I don't want to hear. It's not a big deal. It's just I don't want to hear it because it's the same fucking shit. It's the same fucking shit. Same fucking stuff. So, and yes, I have a cold. It's lingering. So, I am finding a book, but it's just not. It's not in this type of decade. It's at the library, unfortunately. And hopefully maybe Monday I can get a library card and I can go grab it, read it, and then put it back. So that's what's going on here in good old Michigan. Here we're actually one day behind as far as, I swear to God, I'm going to kill him. He didn't watch this show. Oh, he didn't watch this show. I fell in love with this one scene in this show, and it's exactly what I said. That's me and him. Because the moment I pull out my little knife, it's a little cowboy knife out of my spur boots from my dress, and right here, it's all over. It's all over. I swear to God. I know my name is an Esperanza, or Esmeralda. It's actually a pretty name. It was Agnes. With him. I swear to God. He does. He wants to come in and say that's not the solution, and I'm telling him it is, because we're recycling through it. It's just going to be repetitive. And it's going to be a point where I'm just going to sit there like a kid and just say, it's doing it again. Where is that phrase from? Exactly. Another piece of shit technology. So, yeah. It's still there. Yep. And there's one ticket to another job. It's an airline ticket to another job, not along the East Coast, more like in the Gulf Coast. So, like I said, you didn't need letters, so I didn't hear anything about Dianetics. So I'm assuming it's safe landing. I can live in a hotel for a month. I know how to make that work. Not a big deal. I got a car, and it's just making sure there's transportation at all times. That's all. Hey, Ian. Didn't mean to get back that send of him, but there's birdies out, mommy. There's birdies out there. That's all they've been watching the past few days is the birdies. Marian's been sleeping on the bird cage. I don't know what her plans are. Dinner. I keep hearing Taco Tuesday. I'm intrigued by this menu item. Pulled pork sun conure meat with green sauce on and some cilantro and mango sauce. Not so sure I want to eat that. I'll let her fantasize about it. So, trust me, you know a cat wants a bird so bad is when they're like sleeping underneath the cage and they got the paw out like this with their nails, and it's like she does. She wants to hurt them. Don't care. Not my birds. They're not my birds. They're my sister's birds. I swear to God. Yeah, the state's still a fucking mess. The solution was for him to stay busy to fix it, and all that man did was just fuck around. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's exactly what he did. He just, because you guys hurt him so bad, ego-wise. And I don't blame him, but then at the same time I kind of do, because, like, nothing's right now. And it shouldn't be like that. Like, nobody can walk into a place and be able to walk in and say, like, there's no discrimination or prejudice against me. On my first day being new. Like, I can debunk one fucking thought in 2 seconds. I can be a smoker and still give out bad fucking cigarette buying advice. It's so stupid. Some of the shit. And then some people have this mentality like new people means bad things. That's not true. It's not true. Routine means bad things. And I know that they haven't mastered the routine patterns. Well, I have to. I have. Because I have a food allergy and I can't have shellfish from the ocean. I can't have sea meat from the ocean. I can have walleye and have anything crawling up the river, but I can't have that stuff. So yes, I have to master the routine. And the one thing I'm scared is that all my height dreams are gone. And I love those dreams because I can't seem to get anywhere close to seeing if that's the actual truth. So all I can do is rely on those dreams. And they're my favorite dreams. Yes. Next sister. By the way, you lose about close to 500,000 strands of hair in a day, allowing for regrowth for other hair strands to come in. It's a unique wonder how hair grows. We got like millions and millions stuck on our scalp. So somebody made a stupid phone call about that, and it's just like, that wasn't me. Wasn't me. So I'm super pissed off about this one person taking a book and making a Dianetics. Because it's It's not right. It's not right. I don't know how that happened, but not cool. Not cool, not cool, not cool, not cool, not fair, not fair. So, anyways, toodles.